Hey, it's Joe. I've got another question here. This is from David Rosenbaum. David says, Texas lease options, and please talk about new things Automarketer might be doing for us. I guess by this question he's asking is, are Texas lease options legal? Yes, they are. They are restricted because of the legislation around them. We do them a little bit differently. You can't do anything more than 180 days without following certain guidelines, which make the deals very difficult to do if you go beyond 180 days. So you want to make sure that your lease options in Texas are less than 180 days and then convert them into a land contract, which is not a bad way to do it anyway, because as soon as that person takes over, the buyer takes over the property on a land contract, and they hold that for a year, 18 months, a bank will often allow them to refinance that property, whereas if they're just exercising a lease option, they have to get purchase money. They have to actually go out and put a new down payment on and make that property work that way. So Texas is very doable. We got a lot of people that are working in Texas, and it's a good market to work in. You can do everything exactly the same way that I teach. If you do get into the system and you use, and you're in Texas and you want the special Texas documents that we use, there's only one document that's different in the lease option process that we use that's different, and I'll be happy to email it to you. Just let me know. I think I mentioned in a previous video that we've added a CRM to the Automarketer. We've added a follow-up text blast system, which sends out texts over time to initial leads. The first time you hit these leads, then you hit them 3 days later, then you hit them a week later, and a week later, and a week later. And over time, you're more likely to hit them on a day that they're ready to do something with you, and you show persistence. And it also sends them to different links, which show them different web pages that give them different types of offers, whether it's a subject to offer, a rent to own offer, or a we buy houses, for cash offer. All those things our system will do. And so it follows up with them over time and eventually brings some of those people on board. Again, you're creating a funnel that it brings a lot of leads coming in through the top of the funnel, and then out at the bottom, it'll spit out leads that are ready to go and educated, understand what you're doing, and say yes and trust you. So much of this is having people learn how to trust you and having a system that helps build your credibility, that helps make you look like what you're saying makes sense and helps them understand it on a fuller level. That's going to be key to helping you get started as quickly as possible. All right, hope that helps.